Gateway games are games that help new players pass through the gate into the world of board games. Memoir 44 is a light strategy and tactics game set in World War II. You're playing cards, moving your units around the map, and trying to defeat your opponent. Is it a good starting point for new war gamers? Let's see how it plays first. Setup is simple because you're just following the scenario directions from the rulebook. Place terrain hexes, obstacles, and so on. Deal command cards and dice and keep the draw deck close. Have the first player read the historical details, then start the game. The section cards show a section of the map, left, center, and right, and show which units can be activated. Use section cards to move and/or attack. Tactic cards are like ability or special cards that can change a battle quickly. Airstrikes, or allowing you to roll extra dice, or even copy the card your opponent just played. On your turn, you'll play command card. Order, meaning announce which units you'll be activating that turn. Move, which is pretty straightforward. Battle, follow unit and terrain rules, line of sight, and so on. If you defeat an enemy unit, claim it as a victory medal. The scenario rules will indicate how many victory medals are needed to win. Medals aren't just awarded for eliminating enemies. Sometimes you'll need to capture or hold a certain spot on the board. The infantry symbol is a hit on infantry, the tank is a hit on armor, the grenade is a hit on any unit type. The start is a miss shot, but can do something else if certain cards are played. A flag means the enemy units must retreat, that many hexes per flag shown. If they can't retreat, your opponent must remove a unit per incomplete retreat. There are rules for battle range. You can only hit an enemy a certain number of hexes away. Terrain, movement, line of sight, and/or attacking is limited in certain terrain and obstacle rules. But these are covered on the reference cards and don't apply to every scenario. Play cards, activate units, earn those victory medals, and rewrite history. That's Memoir 44. Memoir 44 is probably best saved for weekends. Games take about 45 minutes, including setup and takedown, depending on the scenario, of course. 2 players comfortable with the rules may be able to squeeze in a game on weeknights. You need a big square or rectangle table for this game. The board is large and you'll need space for your cards, as well as the command deck. The box recommends ages 8 and up. That sounds right. Younger players can play a variant that doesn't use the tactic cards. With the reading and strategy involved, I don't know if 6-year-olds can handle this, but 7-year-olds should be fine. On Scenario 3, Sword Beach, I was the Axis and our friend Ariel was the Allies. My artillery picked off a tank right away, and thanks to a barrage card, I destroyed another soon after. The British tried sneaking up the sides, but my soldiers and dice put a stop to that. Auf Wiedersehen, Allies. The rule book is easy to follow, although I prefer the single reference sheet for all players instead of the shared 6 cards. This would speed up the game a bit. Speaking of the rulebook, the setup instructions are fantastic, making it a snap to get ready for battle. I also love the historical information. It's really cool learning about what led us up to the mission and what really happened. I played a bunch of times on both sides, and while some scenarios are definitely tougher than others, the game is still fun whether you win or lose. Even though the command and tactic cards are shared, the starting positions for the units and their goals make the game interesting for both the Allies and Axis. The dice are what helps keep this interesting. Don't get me wrong, I like a lot of luck-free games, and my parents play and own more games without dice than with them. In a game like this, Those dice help keep less experienced players in the thick of things right until the final victory medal is won. Sometimes plans don't go the way you wanted. Being able to quickly change your tactics as you go is the key to winning not only the battle, but the war. Memoir 44 is a great gateway game not only for those interested in wargaming, but the mechanisms, area control/influence, card-driven play, and hand management are in many non-war games as well. If you absolutely hate the idea of war games, this isn't going to change your mind. It's a bit abstract. Most war games are actually, but maybe sit this one out. If you're not going to play with kids and or casual gamers, I don't recommend buying Memoir 44. Maybe give it a try though. For families with kids and casual gamers that think this sounds interesting, it's easy to pick up even if you have little to no board game experience. I think you'll have a lot of fun with this one.